Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker, and I thank the Honourable Member for Southampton Itchen for bringing this very important debate to the House today. Every year, as we have heard in the UK, more than 200 lives are lost to accidental drowning. In fact, in the UK, it claims more lives each year than house fires or cycling accidents. This must be a wake-up call. Today, in this House, we have an opportunity and the responsibility to bring these numbers down. The problem is as clear as it is urgent. Too many people grow up without being taught how to stay safe around water. Swimming must be a core life skill, as we have heard. Yet, according to the Royal Life Saving Society, 1 in 3 children leaves primary school unable to swim properly. That figure should concern us all, and of course it's children from the most disadvantaged backgrounds who are most likely to miss out. In other words, those at greatest risk are the least protected. And this isn't just, as we have heard, about learning to swim, although that is essential. It is also about knowing what to do when things go wrong. When someone panics, when cold water shock sets in, when every second counts. And every summer, every bank holiday, every heat wave, like this week, the risk increases. Rivers, lakes, canals and coastlines become magnets for young people, and far too often, lives are lost. In my constituency of East Walton, we've seen 3 tragic drowning deaths in the past 4 years. 2 of them occurred during the fierce heat of the summer of 2022, a heartbreaking testament to the risks that rise with each heat wave. These are tragedies with unimaginable pain for the families, but also with profound effects for schools, emergency services and the wider community. As a river-based constituency, we owe it to our residents, visitors and local businesses to prioritise water safety. And the risks are all around us, particularly at the moment during this week. The Thames threads through our towns, the River Mole runs through our parks, while reservoirs sit at the heart of our communities. And addressing the root causes is so important. One of my constituents, Nell Hickman, took up the cause by leading a local water safety campaign along a stretch of the Thames between Thames Ditton and Hampton Court, which I have heard referred to by school children as the Barbados of southwest London. Determined to prevent further tragedies, Nell partnered with the RNLI, Elmbridge Borough Council and other stakeholders. Together they installed safety signage and emergency throw lines. They also expanded water safety training, advising swimmers to stay parallel to the riverbank instead of swimming across the River Thames. A powerful example of community-led action backed by the right support, saving lives. But there is more we can do. The RNLI play a vital role in my constituency, and I pay tribute to their tireless work. Some schools in Esher and Walton are already leading the way by teaching key life skills through PSHE and citizenship. But we must do more to ensure water safety is embedded in our children's education, especially in areas like mine, where rivers and open water are... I will give way.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. I'm greatly pleased that this debate is taking place. I just wanted to point out, and I wonder whether the Honourable Lady would have a comment about the fact that within my constituency and within Somerset, actually within the whole of Somerset, there's 8,463 miles of rivers, reens and streams. And that if you went from Somerset, that would take you as far as Singapore. And that level of water coverage presents a danger for those not only who swim and need to be taught to swim, but also young people should understand very clearly what to do should the vehicle in which they're travelling go into water. And there are very specific rules around how to save yourself if the car or vehicle that you're in goes into water. And I just wondered if you had a comment about that.
I thank my honourable friend for her intervention and bringing attention to vehicles going into the water. And in my constituency, the Thames provides our border with London, so it stretches along the entirety of our constituency. And of course, cars do go down to the river. So it is essential in areas like ours, where rivers and open water are a daily part of life, that our children are taught how to be safe in water. And I wonder whether the Minister would consider ensuring that water safety is integrated into the secondary school curriculum, so that every young person leaves school equipped with these essential skills for their safety, because it is now, when in a heat wave when GCSEs and A-levels have just finished, that our children are most at risk. I know this because this week I sensed that my 16-year-old, after finishing his GCSEs, was going to do just that. And it took all my parental bribery, frankly, to make sure he didn't do that. So organisations like the Royal Life Saving Society, alongside the RNLI, here in Esher and Walton, provide expert guidance from recognising dangerous currents, raising awareness of cold water shock, as well as assisting people in distress in the river. And by working with these partners, we can build a generation that is not only confident in water, but capable of saving lives. These are not just water safety tools, they're universal, life-saving skills that can make all the difference in emergencies of all kinds. Countries like Australia rightly treat water safety as a national priority. When you grow up surrounded by water, you are taught how to navigate it, just as our children are taught to wear seatbelts or learn how to cross roads. And the UK, an island nation flowing with rivers, should be no different. So let's work towards a future where fewer families face heartbreak, and let's finally make water safety a priority.